all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Good job. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Number 29,
Good gain of 9
Cohen,
on
the ball
first down.
carrier. He was taken
Really
down by
nice
Bobby
job
Wagner.
by them picking up the run blitz and
gain of
detecting
9
it, and
brings up
blocking it,
second
and turning it
and
into a
1
nice run.
at the
And a lot of
14-yard
times you think
line.
if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Right there.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Tariq
And he's brought
Cohen.
down just outside of the
That's
10 at
good
the
for
11.
the Chicago
That's
Bears.
a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was,
First
handed it
and
to the
10
guy
at
who
the
could run
11-yard line.
created some space, and he got there.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Shit. Sponge. No. 18. Watch twist.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the
ball
8.
carrier.
Give him a couple on
The
the
tackle
carry
made
there.
by
Second
Jordan
and 8.
Brooks.
I think
A
if we put
gain of
together a
2
job description for a
brings
middle
up second
linebacker, we
and
would
8
start with being able
at
to
the
hold down
8-yard
things
line.
in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
The ball
And
carried
he'll be
by the
stopped
running
just
back.
outside the 5 at the 6.
It was taken down by Bobby
Calling a gain of a
Wagner.
couple, and that's going to leave him
It's
with
a
a
gain
third and
of 2.
about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
180.
Hey, that QB's trapped.
Alert. 52. 6 guys.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
A running
Just a
play.
yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a
5-yard
4th
line.
down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense.
Eddie
On this
Pinheiro
third down, they
for the
had to be
Bears
alert for the
field goal.
possibility of a pass.
A
But that didn't
22-yard
stop them at all
attempt.
from understanding
The
what was
kick
going
is
on when they decided
good.
to run the football, and they just swarmed
Makes the
and
score
stuffed them for
Bears
almost no
3.
gain.
Seahawks
Every
nothing.
possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Let's go. Slam.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they will score. A pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown!
And we'll see if that pick
Bears.
6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
His
I would
kick
agree with that
is
totally.
good.
You often think to yourself, why
Makes
do
the
they
score
alter it so
Bears
much?
10.
Because after games,
Seahawks
don't we hear
nothing.
coaches and players say, well, one play
Eddie
doesn't usually
Pinheiro,
determine
the
the
kickoff
outcome.
for Chicago.
But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and
Philip
then
Dorsett
things really
on
go
the
from
return.
there.
That's the thing for me.
Seahawks
We
take
talk
over
about
1st
momentum
and
changes.
10
A play like that
at
is
their
the
own
ultimate
22-yard
momentum
line.
change. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And he'll wind up losing yardage here
Garrett
back at the
White, the ball
21-yard
carrier.
line. He'll
He
lose
was
a
taken
yard there,
down
and it's
behind the
2nd
line
and
of
11.
scrimmage. It's a
When
loss
people
of a
talk about
yard.
plays being
Brings
blown
up
up,
2nd
that's
and
exactly
11
what they're talking
at
about.
the 21-yard
That's Exhibit
line.
A for physical play.
Get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke can shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ at the ground is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got one. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm coming.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
Wilson's
Good effort there,
pass
trying to take a
intended
shot,
for
but it's
DK
third down.
Metcalf.
So many
Incomplete.
times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Wilson.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point
The Bears
forward.
take
He's got
over
to still
first
make
and
the right
10
reads,
at the
make the proper
31-yard
throws.
line.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Cohen!
Tariq Cohen, 31
Touchdown,
yards.
Bears.
And the Bears will extend their
Eddie
lead.
Pinheiro lining up
Well,
for the
partner, that
extra
was
point.
another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a
kick
lot of
is
credit,
good.
but for big runs to occur,
Makes the
the wide
score
receivers have to
Bears
block well
17.
downfield.
And then you have to have a
Seahawks,
good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Chris
Hippocratic
Carson
oath,
on the
first
carry.
do no harm. And right now
Taken
they're
down
finding
right
themselves
at
on
the line of
I like
scrimmage.
that. No one is
No
mistaking
gain on
me
the
for
play.
that, but thank
Brings
you,
up
Dr.
second
Davis.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
53's the mic.
To throw is Wilson.
Get in the weight room.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A
Akeem
big sack.
Hicks.
Akeem Hicks.
Russell Wilson
coming right up
sacked.
the gut. Gets
A
in there
loss of
for a
9
loss
yards.
of 9.
And
3 scores
it's
down, not even a
third
halftime
down.
yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They're on their toes, and they're getting at them.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're able to bring him down
Wilson
at the
on
20.
the keeper.
Decent gain
He
on
was
the
brought
scramble
down
to
by
6,
Buster
but now it's
Screen.
4th. On 4th
Michael
down, ready
Dixon
to punt,
to
Michael
punt for the
Dixon.
Seahawks.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. And nice work on the return as he gets
Cordero
about
Patterson
15
on the
yards
return.
back.
The
And
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it first and 10.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Army, Army. Army, Army.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. He'll get about 4 as he's
Number
past the
29,
35 to the
Tariq Cohen, the ball
38-yard line.
carrier. Benson
I feel like I
Mayowa
could
on the
see what he
tackle.
was thinking on that
4
carry.
yards on the
Big
pickup.
tackle through the hole.
Second and
Ended up
6
only getting 4
at the
yards on the
38-yard
carry.
line.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Pick it up, watch me pick it up. In my hands on my knees, I've been down to pick it up. Kylie Jenner lifts J-Lo with
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got you. I got you.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Check, 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 check.
That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And
Anthony
he'll be taken
Miller.
down at the
That's good
46-yard
for a
line.
Chicago
Now what a
Bears.
first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3 buzz.
They go play action. Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return stops just a little bit
Trubisky's
shy of
pass
midfield at the
intercepted
48-yard
by the
line.
Seahawks. They'll
It
take
had been
over
a near
first
perfect
and
beginning
10
to this football
at their
game.
own
Already a
48-yard
double-digit lead
line.
first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help
Wilson's
me out.
pass
And he's got
complete
this down to the
DK
35.
Metcalf.
17
It's a
yards
gain
on
of
the play as
17
they try to
yards.
eat into this
First
17-point
down,
deficit.
Seattle.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
That's
first
the
and
end
10.
of the first quarter.
17-0
with the score,
our
Bears
score after
17.
one.
Seahawks nothing.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On first down, it's Carson.
Right.
5 yards on the
Carson,
carry.
the
Good
Seahawk
pickup
ball
on
carrier.
first down.
Easy work.
Danny
That's
Trevathan
really
on the
good
tackle.
gain right there. They pick up 5
It's a gain of
yards
5.
halfway to a
Brings
first
up
down.
second
The
and
only problem
5
now in the huddle,
at the 29-yard
everyone's going to
line.
want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Here we go.
They run it with Carson. And he's going to take this down close to a first down
Chris
at about
Carson,
the
the
Bears'
ball carrier.
25. A gain of
Tackled at the
5, good enough
25-yard
for the
line.
first down.
A gain of 5.
Exactly what they needed right there
First
because they
down,
needed to use the
Seahawks.
ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
58. 14, Friday. Watch the run. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Open is Olsen. He's got it.
Wilson's
Touchdown,
pass
Seahawks.
complete to Greg Olson. Touchdown,
Greg Olsen.
Seattle.
There
Jason
to make
Myers
the
for the
grab.
extra point.
And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's
The kick is
17-7.
good. Makes the score Bears 17. Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm feeling good for
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Number
totally
10,
didn't affect
Mitchell
me. Just go ahead and be
Trubisky
loose with
on the
football
keeper.
again. You're going to
It's
take
a
care
gain
of
of
it,
9.
but you have to be
Brings
careful
up
about being
second
too
and a
cautious
yard
because now you
at
can't
the
run any
32-yard
offense at all.
line.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Mike 50.
Blue.
To throw again on second down, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Intended for Anthony
On
Miller.
third down.
Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go
Brings up
3 and out
third
here and get the
down
football
and
right
1.
back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
On third down, it's Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Darrell
It's a
Patterson.
pickup of 10 and a Bears first
Good.
down.
For Chicago
That's the big
Bears.
fella's MO right there. Running through tackles,
First
keeping
and
the
10
sticks
at the
moving
42-yard
forward.
line.
This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Miller.
17 more yards on
17
that one as
more
they keep the
yards.
drive rolling.
That's
Talk
another
about mobility
Bears
on quarterbacks
first
all the
down.
time. Here's where it really
First
pays
and 10
off.
at the
Able to
41-yard
move,
line.
evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So up Seahawk territory now. It's first and 10 at the 41. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away
Trubisky's
incomplete.
pass. Thrown to the sideline
Bring
and
up second
incomplete.
down.
They've given up a few
Brings
first
up
downs on
second
this
and
drive, but
10.
getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's going to be this cold,
The running back,
snow.
the ball carrier.
You should see
The
Charles'
tackle made
face.
by
He's looking at me
Monte
like I'm
Nicholson.
crazy. They get
It's
6.
a gain
That'll
of
leave
6.
them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Lock in, lock in. Check 24, check 24. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. A
First
Chicago
and 10
first
at the
down there on the
24-yard
gain of
line.
11.
Take 'em, I can shake 'em, I invite 'em to the fire, then I bake 'em, I'ma break 'em, I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. I'm about to
Mike 50, huh? Exit, exit. 50 submission. 50.
First down, a run with Cohen. He's able to work free for about 6 down
Number
to the
29,
18.
Tariq Cohen, the ball
That's
carrier.
a strong pickup right
He
there
was
on
taken
first
down
down.
by
And as this
KJ
drive goes
Wright.
on, we're seeing an
It's
offensive
a
line
pickup
and
of
running
6.
game imposing
Brings
its
up
will.
2nd and 4 on the Seahawks' 18-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
54. Bring it. Bring it. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. All day, dog.
You gotta love it, baby.
And
Give me
he
some more.
is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cohen!
Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the
Eddie
Bears will add
Pinheiro
on to
lining
their
up 40
lead.
extra points.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay
His
dirt
kick
twice.
is
And it
good.
never hurts
Makes
to have
the
that good
score
feeling
Bears
as the
24,
game moves on. Just think
Seahawks
about
7.
halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end
Philip
zone. Not a
Dorsett
good
on the
one.
return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Wilson
Nice work
on the
to get
keeper.
7 out of that, and it's
It's a
second
gain
down.
of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in, touchdown,
Wilson's
Seattle.
pass complete to DK
Metcalf.
Touchdown,
74
Seattle.
yards.
Jason
And
Myers
the
for the
Seahawks
extra
with
point.
the quick strike touchdown. And he's
The
able to
kick
put it
is
through.
good. Makes the score Bears 24, Seahawks 14.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And Patterson
The
will
Bears
not
take over
return it.
1st
It
and
comes
10
out to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I want for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Yeah, them footsteps coming.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Ball
Yeah, I like
carrier.
your description there. Maybe we're
Good
seeing
tackle
a nice
by
roll
Darryl
box
Taylor.
watching this type of a game.
No
But let's
gain on
face
the
it, right
play.
now, the way it's
2nd
going back and
and
forth,
10
it's going to come down
at
to
the
who can get a
25-yard
stop.
line.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn out?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Okay, he didn't bring
Quinton
that one all the way,
Dunbar on the
but you
tackle.
got to know that he feels like he's
A gain
right
of
on the
9
verge.
brings up
That's probably
3rd
exactly what he's
and
telling
1.
him in the huddle right now.
54. 18.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Mitchell Trubisky
Now the
sacked
Seahawks going to use the
by
first of their
Jared Reed.
timeouts. So as
Pat
they take it
O'Donnell
over,
on to punt
we step
for the
aside.
Bears.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. This is brought in at the 21. A very good kick there,
Tyler
but 15
Lockett
yards on the
return.
return.
The Seahawks
And it'll
take
be
over
Seahawk
1st
football,
and 10
1st and 10.
at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this
Garrett
field
White,
position,
the ball
after what
carrier.
they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot
Smith
right
in on
now
the
and try to
tackle.
cut down the length of the drive.
A loss of a
Now
yard.
the Seahawks call
Brings
the
up
second
second
of their
and
3
11
timeouts.
at the
As the clock
35-yard
shows 50
line.
seconds to play here in half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
3 down. Mike, check. 59.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard
Carried
line.
by the wide
That'll
receiver.
wind up as a loss on the
Brought down
play.
behind
So
the
now
line
they're
of
steering at a
scrimmage.
3rd down and
It's a
12.
loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This time Wilson will throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there
Robert
for
Quinn.
the sack. Robert
Russell
Quinn
Wilson
in there
sack.
to get him for a loss of 9
9
yards, and that also leads
And
to
it's
4th
fourth down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll
Michael
stop it with
Dixon
13
to punt
seconds
for
to
the
play in
Seahawks.
half number 1. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17
For Darrell
yards.
Patterson
And
on the
there'll be
return.
time for maybe
The
one
Bears take
final
over
play
1st
before
and 10
halftime.
at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Out. Alert. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey,
18.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
There we go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch 54. Watch the slant.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
That's the end of
So
the
we
first
reach
half.
halftime here
With the
in the
score,
NFC
Bears
Championship.
24,
As we'll see you down to
Seahawks
Orlando,
14.
we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports
Michael
halftime
Dixon to
report.
kick off for
Coach,
Seattle.
the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at
The
the
Bears
24.
take over 1st and 10.
Trubisky brings the Bears
their
on
own
1st and
24-yard
10
line.
at their own 24.
Pick up the ball.
They'll start the 3rd quarter with a run by Cohen. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd
Bears.
touchdown of the game as the Bears push further out in front. On this
kick
stage,
is
conference
good.
championship game, every play is magnified,
Makes the
and
score,
that was a big
Bears
play.
31.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a
14.
step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the
The
16-yard
Seahawks take
line.
over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing. Keep it real.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown,
Wilson's
Seattle.
pass complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown,
84
Seattle.
yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. We were
The
just
extra
saying
point is
off air
good.
during halftime,
Makes
could
the
they mount a
score
comeback,
Bears
and how would
31.
it start? Well, it started
Seahawks
in a hurry.
21.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan,
The Bears
did they
take
expect
over
it to be
1st
a
and 10
one-play drive?
at their
Get the
own
points on the board?
25-yard
Probably
line.
not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
We don't know why, so before they go, look, here go Toast. Give them a roll, they still alive.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Cohen.
15
That's
yards is
good
the
for
pickup
the
there, and the
Chicago
drive starting very
Bears.
nicely. First down.
Now, this is an
1st
example
and
breaking
10
down
at
a
the
defense. 'Cause
40-yard
a lot of
line.
these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And he
The
stopped
ball
immediately
carried by the
there.
running back.
Officially no
Vincent
gain on the
Mayowa
play,
on the
and it's
tackle.
2nd down.
No gain on
Maybe
the play.
I'm wrong, but it looked
Brings
like
up
even if he had
2nd
opted to
and 10
keep that, I
at
don't
the
think there was going to be much to
39-yard
gain.
line.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Mike's 5-4. It's going to be a long day.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. Looking to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Patterson.
A gain.
That's
13, it's a
good
first
for the
down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Patterson.
Just about every quarterback
A
is trained to
7-yard
really look
pickup.
downfield
Brings
first
up
before
2nd
you come back
and
and
3
make a nice
at
safe
the
throw.
Seahawks
And in this case,
41-yard
that's
line.
exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, baby. We need turnovers. Keep it
Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And the Seahawk defense gets to him,
Mitchell
and they bring him
Trubisky
down.
sacked.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
The tackle
I
made
often
back
laugh
at the
and sometimes call it
44-yard
just straight
line.
ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the
That's
defensive
good
player.
for
And they'll
another
wind up getting this
Chicago
one all the way
Bears.
down inside the 20.
First and 10
down
at
there on
the
a pickup
19-yard
of
line.
25. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go, go, go. Mike,
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Montgomery!
Scampering home from 19 yards
Touchdown,
out. And the Bears will
Bears.
extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt
The
very
kick
military
is
to
good.
me. Very precise.
Makes the score
methodical. That's one
Bears
of the words you've
38.
taught me. And they
Seahawks
just got it
21.
done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the
The Seahawks
17-yard
take
line.
over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-punt drive last time, see the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
Wilson's
drive.
pass
that's what you work
complete
on all the time.
to
Make sure
Tyler
that
Lockett.
no one gets behind you.
10
that's
yards
the cardinal
on the
sin
pickup.
of defense.
It's
not
second
giving up
and
the long
inches
pass. They did.
at the
Let's see how they
27-yard
adjust.
line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Come to my world.
Here's Carson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Chris Carson
7 yards
on the
there
carry.
and a first down.
Roquan
Most of their
Smith
damage
in
has
on
been
the
done through
tackle.
the air. I mean, they've run the bell
A
3
gain of
times
7.
with passing touchdowns.
And
But
the
guess what?
Seahawks
Ground game has
first
not been
down.
neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
Wilson
Picked off at the
pass.
21.
Intercepted.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a
The
quarterback
Bears
who wears
take
a glove
over
on his
first
throwing
and
hand or
10
not,
at their
that
own
ball is a
21-yard
rock,
line.
Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23.
Number 29, Tariq Cohen, the ball
Marcus
carrier.
Davenport there to
The
take
stop
it
by
down.
Marcus
That's a real
Davenport.
nice job there by the
2
defensive
yards on
front.
the
They just
pickup.
engaged
It's second
and held their
and 8
ground.
at
But
the
how about the guy who
23-yard
made the
line.
play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
Mitchell Trubisky
Jaron
sacked
Reed
by
able to drop
Jaron
him that
Reed.
time for his
An
second sack
11-yard
of the
loss on the
evening.
play.
Well, the beauty
Brings
of
up
screen
third
passes
down.
is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against them,
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Trubisky's
They
pass.
needed a break. They needed to make a
Intercepted
play here
by
in the
the
third quarter.
Seahawks.
Defensively, they did
They'll
that.
take over
Now they got to
first
go
and
quickly
10
and get some points on
at
the
the
board.
the best part
23-yard
is that they
line.
made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Mike 53.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone, can he get his
Wilson's
feet down?
pass.
No, it's
Intended for
incomplete.
Greg Olson.
I think we could all
Incomplete.
understand what they're thinking right now.
Jalen
They take over
Johnson
the
on
ball
the
in field
coverage.
goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And able to get about 3
Rashad
as he's
Penny, the
taken down
Seahawks
right
ball
at
carrier.
the 20.
He's
He'll
brought
get
down
only
at the
3 there,
20-yard
so it
line.
leaves him with a
A
3rd and 7
3-yard
ahead.
play.
And dangerous
Brings up
water in
third
field
down.
position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Wilson's pass complete
A
to Philip
20-yard
Dorsett.
touchdown.
Touchdown,
And the
Seattle.
Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat.
Michael
And I just
Dixon
remember
to
as a
kick off
player,
for Seattle.
when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he
The
just
Bears
kept
take
going
over
all the
first
way to
and
the end zone
10
for the touchdown.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up
Number
there. and you say,
29,
okay,
Tariq
what we need
Cohen,
to
the
do
ball
here,
carrier.
you're not in full-out
He
protect
was
mode.
taken down by
You wanna make sure
KJ
you run
Wright.
it, throw it safe, take some time
It's a
off,
pickup of
and
3.
get it up.
Here's
Brings
second
up
and
2nd
seven now from
and
the
7
28.
at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes left side.
Get off the field.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cohen!
Tariq Cohen, 72 yards.
Bears.
And the Bears will add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just
The
felt like they
extra
were one
point
of
is
destiny all
good.
season long, and they made
Makes the
themselves
score
today, as you can
Bears
see, the class
45.
of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and
27.
more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the
That's the
final
end
play
of the
this
third quarter. With the score,
One quarter
Bears
remains until the
41.
NFC crowns
Seahawks
its champion.
27.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
45. Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will leave him a
Wilson's
yard
pass
short.
complete
Nice
to
pickup of
DK
9 yards
Metcalf.
on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up
Decent
2nd
start to the
and
drive,
1
and let's face it,
at
they
the
need a lot of things
28-yard
to go
line.
right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the
The Bears take
35-yard
over
line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Up to the
line.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Not today.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trubisky's pass.
You can tell they wanted to get that
intended
ball
for Cordero
downfield. There's
Patterson.
nothing working in the
Incomplete.
secondary, so he dropped it off to the
Leads
running
to
back.
2nd and 10
That one ended up
at the
incomplete.
35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Toss play, Cohen, right side. 9 yards, and that
Number
leaves him
29,
just short,
Tariq
so it'll be
Cohen, the ball
3rd and less
carrier.
than a yard.
Trey
So
Flowers
from
on the
2nd and
stop.
long, now we go to 3rd and
Brings up
very
3rd
manageable.
down.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Trubisky's
And a big
pass.
turnover there as his
Intercepted
guys
by
will
the
get the
Seahawks.
football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10
They get the
at their
takeaway,
own
but that's
12-yard
just
line.
step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown,
Wilson's pass
Seattle.
complete to DK
Metcalf.
Touchdown,
Saving his
Seattle.
best for the playoffs
Jason
with his
Myers
3rd
for the extra
touchdown
point.
of the game. And the Seahawks are able to close the
His
gap
kick
just a
is
bit.
good.
Extra
Makes
point
the
up
score
and through
Bears
by Myers.
45.
And that'll make this
Seahawks
now an 11-point
34.
deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that
The
one
Bears
will bounce
take over
out of the
1st
back
and
of the
10
end zone, so we
at
will
their
start
own
here
25-yard
at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
Play action. Now Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
That's good for a Chicago
huge play there for
Bears.
Chicago. 52
1st
yards.
and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
This is our time, guys. This is our time. Mike,
Trubisky will throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep
Trubisky's pass.
Cole
Intended
Kmet,
for
the intended
Cole
receiver.
Kmet.
And now second down.
I like the
Makes
thought
it
process
second and
there.
10
They connected
at
on
the
a big play,
21-yard
and sometimes you
line.
find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Mike's 59.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be tackled at the 23
Wilson on the
after
keeper.
a gain of 3.
Brought down by
How
Khalil
about a
Mack.
tip of the cap to the defense?
A
They're
3-yard
working against a
pickup.
very mobile
Brings up
quarterback,
second
but
and
all day
7
long they've kept him
at the
under wraps.
23-yard
On that
line.
play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release. As this
Wilson
will
on
be
the keeper.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
7 yards to go.
If you know, you know.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they almost had another one. They are all
Wilson's
over the
pass.
football in this
Intended
game.
for
Nearly
Tyler
another
Lockett.
pick. Now 4th
Incomplete.
down.
3
Has to be a little bit of
and
frustration
out.
there. Back-to-back
4th down.
incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing.
Green A tight.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll
Wilson's
go
pass.
down well
Complete
short of a
to
first.
Gareth White.
The Seahawks go for
Result
it, but
of the
can't
play
convert.
is
And
a
the Bears are
turnover
going to get
on
the football
downs.
back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
180. Red, top.
6 man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one
Trubisky on the
incomplete.
keeper.
Seeing no options, he
Thrown
throws
away
it
and
away.
incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to
Brings
make
up
sure you give
second
the
and
receiver a
10
chance to
at the
come down in
24-yard
bounds
line.
because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
Robinson.
Allen Robinson there to make the grab.
Bears.
As the Bears push further out in front. The fly route works for the TD grab.
You know what the receivers love to say?
The
If we
kick
get
is
even with the
good.
defender, we're leaving. And that's
Makes the
exactly
score
what he
Bears
did.
52.
All the way into the end zone.
Seahawks
And then he was
34.
on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a
Wilson's
hurry.
pass.
Normally you think the
Intended
tight
for
end's
Greg
going to be able to
Olsen.
catch the football and
Incomplete.
handle that contact, but in this
Brings up
case,
2nd and
maybe
10
a little
at
too
the
much target to
22-yard
hit.
line.
That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
You can't
Throwing again. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he
Wilson's
takes it
pass.
across the
Complete
40-yard
to
line.
Philip Dorsett.
Now, this is good for a first
A gain
down.
of
His
19
second
yards.
grab of this NFC
1st
Championship
down,
bout.
Seattle.
Mike, 45.
I smell fear in that offense.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to air it out for... It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle
Wilson's
touchdown.
pass complete to Philip Dorsett. Touchdown,
his
Seattle.
second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
The kick
And
is
his
good.
kick is good.
Makes the score Bears 52.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts
Seahawks
left. Still a
41.
chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Seahawks going to
Number
use the
29,
first of their
Tariq Cohen,
timeouts.
the ball carrier.
It's just their first.
He's
They'll be
across
down to 2
midfield
remaining
with a
as we step
49-yard
aside
line.
here in
A
the
gain
fourth
of
quarter.
2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Bears.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes.
First and 10
Boys,
at
they've
the
been fun to
40-yard
watch this
line.
offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll wind up getting 4 down to
Tariq
36.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this
Shaquille
offensive
Griffin on
line
the
has got some
tackle.
smiles on its faces.
A
And
gain
I
of
know it
4.
sounds crazy.
It's now
but they
2nd and
practice for
6
this back in
at the
training camp. They're
36-yard
going to be in
line.
situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage
wide
of the game
receiver,
as
the
they
ball
stop him
carrier.
behind the line. This will
The
be a
tackle made
loss
back
of
at the
3, and now a
39-yard
much
line.
tougher 3rd down looming. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
We own them.
Patterson on the draw play. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about
Draw
the
play to the
36-yard
running back.
line. Now the Seahawks
Poona
call the
Ford on
second
the
of their
stop.
3 timeouts.
Eddie
As they get it
Pinheiro
with just
on
over
for the
90
field goal.
seconds to go in the ball
A
game.
53-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as
The
he
kick
puts it through.
is good.
And that will get the lead up
Makes
to
the
14.
score Bears 55.
So they settle for just the
Seahawks
3, but clearly right now
41.
anything helps trying to solve
Eddie
this one away in
Pinheiro,
the
the
fourth.
kickoff
Without
for
a doubt,
Chicago.
obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that
Wilson's
worked,
pass,
but you have to be prepared for
incomplete
wrinkles
on
and
the
counters
throwaway.
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Makes it 2nd
I'm
and
not even
10
sure I know
at
who
the
this guy is out
21-yard
there playing
line.
right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball.
Wilson's pass
Trying to go for the
intended
big one there
for
on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to the final 2 plays.
And you know they got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
I'm here all day.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Wilson's
Some
pass
applause for the defense there.
intended
They
for
forced
Philip
them to throw that one
Dorsett.
into coverage, and just like
Incomplete.
that, they're staring at
That
a 4th
is
down.
3
Well done.
plays and out. It's 4th down.
You can fold it, you can stand firm.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
I'm trying to collect. Alert, 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 alert.
Watch twist.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Yeah.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Wilson's pass complete
DK
to
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
79
Touchdown,
yards.
Seattle.
And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside
Jason
kick coming
Myers
up.
for
They
the
have
extra
to.
point.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and
The
hope that
kick
one of the
is
guys
good.
can come up with it.
And on the other side,
Makes
get
the
that
score
hands team ready.
Bears 55.
No doubt about it.
So with
Seahawks
just over a
48.
minute to play, this becomes a make
Michael
or break
Dixon to kick
onside
off
kick.
for Seattle.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they
Tariq
do actually
Cohen, the
recover
ball
the ball,
carrier.
which is what we saw here.
The tackle
I
made
just wonder
by
if that number
Monte
is much
Nicholson.
more of a anecdotal
It's a
type
loss
of a
of
number.
2.
Kind of like when the
Brings up
coaches tell us,
second
well, when
and
you score on
12
special teams,
at the
93% of the
46-yard
time you
line.
win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle
Cohen, the
behind
ball
the line
carrier.
of scrimmage by the Seahawk
The tackle
defense.
made by
That'll
Monte
set them back
Nicholson.
with a loss of 3 on the play.
Taken down back
and they're
at
going
the
to face an
49-yard
uphill
line.
battle here on 3rd and long.
Mike, 180. Mike's 5'4". All right, D, let's. All right, D.
Hey, watch that.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
Tonight's final score.
This was the goal
Bears
before
55.
they started the season, to
Seahawks
play
48.
in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly